I have, like, the very definition of a love-hate relationship with Disney. Because Disney can put out movies that, like, I really, really, really love. And then they can put out movies like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Boy, people are gonna kill me over this. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers stars Andy Samberg and John Mulaney as Chip and Dale, the popular Disney cartoon characters. And in this one, Chip and Dale essentially had a breakup in the 90s, and now they have to team back up to rescue their friends when they find out that there is a bootlegging operation going on, which is meant to corrupt and twist cartoons as we know them. Which, funny enough, kind of seems like what Disney's been doing lately. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I did not like this movie. I saw this movie with my brother, and we spent the majority of this movie pretty frustrated, I think is the word. We weren't really happy with it. So this movie doesn't exist, I believe, for any other reason other than for Disney to flex IPs and put IPs in the movie. There are literally so many cameos in this movie, and so many references, and so many little Easter eggs that it's out of control. This movie is insane with them. Like, in abundance to the point where this movie gets so self-absorbed, it puts the Disney logo in the middle of the movie. Like, not the Disney logo, but like a firework turns into the Disney logo. Now, I get a lot of people don't mind this, but I don't like my movies where it's just the company flexing that, oh yeah, look, there's a mouse, two mice dressed as Leia and Kylo. Oh, look, Chip and Dale's wearing an Indiana Jones outfit. Oh, look, there's Ugly Sonic. Oh, look, there's Wonder Woman. Oh, look, there's Batman. There's E.T. It's just a constant barrage of IP. And to top it all off, this movie really wasn't that funny to me. I didn't laugh through most of it. The jokes were kind of tired, and my brother made a good point. He was like, the pace of the jokes are very slow. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Will Arnett plays Petey, who's the villain in this movie, who is Peter Pan, who essentially got older, got rejected by a studio, and now has become a villain who makes bootleg movies. His voice acting was fine. I wasn't a big fan of his character. I didn't like that idea very much. I don't like most of the ideas in this movie. I will say, there is a good 15 minutes of this movie. It's a scene that starts with Chip and Dale driving in a car, and it lasts for a while into a scene with Keegan-Michael Key. And that 10 to 15 minutes, I was really laughing, and I was having a fun time. But aside from that, this movie really didn't do much to entertain me. J.K. Simmons is in the movie. He's probably one of the better parts. He can do pretty much no wrong in my eyes. J.K. Simmons makes almost anything better. He didn't have much to work with, but I do enjoy some of the things that I saw him do in this movie. Kiki Lane as this police officer detective is really not that good to me in this movie. She's really trying too hard to be natural, and it's not working for me. Her performance was very off, and I really wasn't that crazy about it. This movie, to me, is the definition of everything that's wrong with Hollywood right now. And I hate to say this. I know there's a lot of people that are out there, and they're like, they love the movie. Believe me, I've seen the reviews. I've seen the big websites. I've been looking at the pages, and I get that people like it. I don't like this movie personally, though, just because that's all it is an IP flex. It's just Disney saying, look at these properties we own. And they're taking an old property, trying to make it funny and new and revitalize it, and they're trying to be meta about it. This movie's one of the most meta things ever. You think that The Matrix Resurrections was meta? That was like a drop in the bucket compared to this thing. This thing is meta as all get out. I really was not a fan of this movie. Didn't really make me laugh this much. It got overboard, almost insultive at times too, with some of the humor. Of course, that's just for me. I did not like this movie. I did not have a good time, didn't enjoy it. I think this is the problem that Hollywood has now. And there weren't really so much jokes as much as they were like, recognize that? That's a joke. And I'm like, it's not really funny to me. So overall, I'm going to have to give this movie a rating. And I'll do that. I'm going to give Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the movie, a 3 out of 10. Please don't unsubscribe. That's just my opinion. You can still watch the movie, just wasn't a fan. But thank you as always, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.